Hello everyone, this is Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all the semifinals of the NGDL. And my opponent for this battle is going to be Tdit once again. He surprisingly beat Untraceablestrain in the wildcard match, so now I have to face him instead of Untraceable, which is, I personally, both Untraceable and Tdit are also kind of like scary opponents, honestly. Untraceable because of that damn circuitry, and Tdit because of this damn Deoxys attack that it has, that if it hits one of my mons, like I literally have almost no switch-ins, if not any switch-ins whatsoever to Deoxys attack. So, and not to mention Deoxys has a lot of coverage. It can literally cover the entirety of my team if it really wanted to. So yeah, both opponents are going to be scary for this semifinals match, and I'm just going to have to try to find out what I can do against them. I think I brought Scarf Kartana in this battle because that Deoxys is actually really fast, and I need something that can outspeed it. I think my healer list is also Scarf, so essentially I'm running a dual Scarf team right here. And I'm going to be I'm going to be using also Cradilly in case he has an... I brought Cradilly because I wanted to abuse more of the Storm Draven ability, because I know he has a Zoom Roll and he also has Quagsire. Those two things are water types and they can do a lot of stuff. It also resists the Electros, which is also very useful. Sylveon, if it can get a Calm Mind, it can take hits for days and be offensive. And my Milotic, just a defensive wall, just to take hits from, I don't know, something like, what's it called? A Zoom Roll or something. His team is actually really scary. In fact, that Yanmega, if it gets one speed boost, or maybe two speed boosts, it can actually late game sweep the entirety of my team. It air slashes my Toxicroak. It does a lot with Bug Buzz on my Cradilly. If Bug Buzzes Heliolisk and may not even survive if it's Life Orb or Specs or something, Sylveon just gets flinched to death, and my Milotic gets Giga Drain. It has coverage for everything, so yeah, it's gonna be scary. Anyways, here I'm gonna lead off with Cradilly. He leads off with Xatu, predicting that, so I can't get my rocks up. I switch into Heliolisk. He misses a Toxic, which actually kind of matters. And kind of, not really, but like I just go for Grass Knot, which is, yeah, kind of crazy. So what I'm gonna do now is switch back into Cradilly, and now he's gonna switch out and go back into Xatu. And I actually anticipated this, so I'm gonna switch into Heliolisk once again. And now I'm gonna go for Grass Knot again, predicting that Quag again. I really wanted a Volt Switch, but I just didn't think he would go into Xatu, honestly. Or yeah, I didn't think he'd go into Xatu, so yeah. Here I went into Cradilly again, and I tried to Rocks this time, but he was just smart and just kept going back into Xatu, because he lost nothing by going for it. So yeah, he was actually smart in doing that. Now here I go into my Milotic, I take a couple Psychics, and then I go for Recover, and I proc my Flame Orb, which is really useful. But now he's gonna send in Sire, which is Quagsire, and then I'm gonna Scald it, which does nothing, and then here I'm gonna Hard Switch into Cradilly to take a Scald. Now I get a +1 with Storm Drain, and now I'm gonna Giga Drain something really hard. He comes with Xatu, and it does quite an amount actually, which is actually really good. But I still don't want to switch in because I know this thing gets not passive recovery, but recovery in Roost. So yeah, and then here I hard switch into Heliolisk, which now gets a Toxic, and now I'm just gonna Volt Switch because now I don't think he's gonna go into Quag, and thankfully I now made the read right. And now here I go into Sylveon, and I do try to go for a Calm Mind, I think. No, never mind. I go for Wish. To wish pass into something in case I have to switch out. Here I'm just gonna go for a Hyper Voice. It doesn't even kill it, which is actually really annoying. I hate how bulky these stupid ass Electruses are when they're very powerful in offense. But still, I managed to take it out nonetheless. But my Spadef is actually low, so I have to switch out obviously because he's going into the Man, which is the Deoxys offense. And I'm gonna have to switch into Cradilly, which does not take a Psychic Boost very well. And here I'm about to lose Cradilly, which kind of sucks because I couldn't even get my rocks up, which was really annoying. So here I'm just gonna go into Sylveon to get a free hit off. But I actually went for Calm Mind, which was actually kind of risky. Well, not risky, but if it had Poison Jab, it could have been problematic. So yeah. Now here he goes into Xatu, misses a Toxic again. So I was like, oh shit. And I just go for Hyper Voice, take it out. I crit this a Zoom Roll too, so I was like, yo, Sylveon, you're putting way too much work right now. Damn. Now here I go for a Wish once again, after he went for Psycho Boost. Now here I wanted to just go for a Hyper Voice, but I honestly couldn't risk him possibly carrying the Poison Jab or the Sludge Bomb or something, or whatever this thing gets for Sylveon. So yeah, and then here I take a Toxic now. I do go for Hyper Voice on this Quagsire, but it didn't KO it, so he got a Toxic off, and now I have to Hyper Voice it again to take it out. Take poison damage, and now he's gonna go into Yamega, which is, this is like the last threat kind of, because if this thing gets enough speed boost, it'll just outspeed everything on my team and possibly take me out completely, and I did not want that. So I'm just gonna keep going for Hyper Voices. I thankfully do not flinch with this Air Slash, so I'm just gonna like take out this Yamega right away, which is really good. And now his last Pokemon is quickly the Deoxys attack. I just need to be able to take this out. Unfortunately, Sylveon can't, so what I'm gonna do here is just go into Heelless and hope to take out this thing with a Thunderbolt. And I do not, because even though I get a crit, it's freaking Focus Sash, so it's gonna superpower my Heelless. But thankfully, I do have another Scarfer in the back of my team, which is this Kartana, and now I'm gonna be finally able to take this thing out with one Night Slash, and that's gonna be the whole game to Tdit, dude. I'm actually kind of glad I beat this guy, because this guy is one of those people who supports Toronto Pure in everything, literally. It's ridiculous. So screw you, Tdit. You get wrecked. But anyways, we do good game nonetheless, because that battle was close, and in fact I think some of that RNG kind of mattered, and honestly that I don't really feel very well about that. But these hacks though, let me tell you something. It can be either a good omen or a bad omen for me in the next battle. So it's only a matter of time of when I can get this battle up. But it's going to be now me, and the other opponent is actually going to be Fat Jesus, because he actually did beat his semifinals opponent as well. So I'm actually surprised that Fat Jesus is actually going to make it to the finals alongside with me. So that's actually kind of crazy. His opponent was actually the Killer Nacho. So we're both going to be in the finals. So stay tuned for that battle when I get to it. So for now, this is going to be all for today or something. And thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below if you guys want to, and I'll catch you guys later.